call you? I didn't call you.
I know you didn't call us, but we got called here because they were concerned about you.
I mean, I don't know why people would be concerned with the guy with the camera. Have you ever seen a guy?
Because they're concerned with the guy who's got 2 cameras that are coming in filming.
Okay.
That's what.
Have you ever seen somebody commit a crime while on camera?
Yes, I have.
What happens when a postmaster panics and calls the cops on an auditor just for filming in a public lobby? Today, we're watching a masterclass in First Amendment auditing versus federal employees and local law enforcement.
So I know who I'm talking to. What's your name?
Yeah, well, why is there a reason for you doing that? I'm just curious.
Well, before I can even talk to you, I want to know what your name is.
Well, no, I'm the postmaster. So,
You're the postmaster?
Yeah, so what can I help you? I'm trying to help you right now. What can I do?
I don't need your... the only thing you can help me with is your name, postmaster.
What's wrong? What's the problem?
I don't understand what's so hard about giving me your name.
I don't understand why you're video recording in the building right now.
Whoa, hold up. The postmaster is immediately getting defensive and demanding an answer before he'll offer assistance or even give his own name? That's not a great start for a civil servant.
Just because I felt like it.
Building.
I understand it's federal building.
Okay.
Correct. I understand that.
But you're not supposed to be recording in the building right now. So I just need to know why.
Well, I'm not gonna tell you why. I'm conducting business.
You are conducting business?
I'm conducting business right now, yeah.
Okay. Who are you? You have ID?
You haven't even told me who you are.
Do you have ID?
Are you law enforcement or the postmaster?
I'm the postmaster.
So why are you asking me for ID, sir?
Because I'm the highest ranking federal official in the city right now. So
but you're not
you're
not a law enforcement.
Do you have ID?
You're a civil servant, correct?
Okay, if you're not gonna buy anything or do anything, you can leave the building right now. There's no reason for you to be here.
I can leave the building, but
okay.
I'm not going to at this time. I will leave.
No problem. I'll call the police. I'll be right back.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, post.
If you're not gonna buy anything, you can leave the building right now. That's the classic incorrect line. Being in a public lobby doesn't require a purchase, and he definitely can't just order a citizen out unless they're actually breaking a law.
Well,
why are you at the building?
What was your name? Rocco?
Officer Roco, why are you here?
And you're just covering your badge number.
5'5".
Okay.
Why are
Thank
you
you. I'm just here exercising a First Amendment right.
Okay, your First Amendment right to what? You're
just film in public.
Okay, you're scaring people. You understand that?
Well, I can say the same thing about you, but you're just doing your job, right?
I am doing my job because you guys are scared and they're wondering what's going on in here.
I'm not the one with weapons, sir.
Okay, but you are causing a disturbance. You do not.
I'm not causing a disturbance.
Okay, so you don't think scaring people is causing a disturbance?
As long as my actions aren't causing a disturbance, no.
But you realize this is a government building, correct?
Yeah, I understand that. It's a federal building.
It is.
Federal public building.
Yes.
And
there are...
You're scaring people. You understand that? This is the standard police justification for an unlawful stop. Fear isn't a crime, and filming in public is not inherently a disturbance. The postmaster created the disturbance by calling the police.
Glad we're clear.
Cannot do, right?
Yeah, you want me to show you something? Come here. I'll show you something.
I want you to stay out here.
Yeah, I'm going to show you something.
You have a backpack with you?
Why would I have a backpack?
I don't know. They said you had a backpack with you, so I want to make sure you don't have anything on you.
Never had a backpack with me, but I'll show you something.
So
come here.
What do you want?
Come here, let me show you something.
What is your business here?
My business is exactly what I'm doing, but I'm going to show you something. Okay. Just so we could be clear here, and you can go on your way, and we don't have to talk anymore. Right over. Where is it? Photographs for news, advertising, commercial purposes.
So what's your?
Surprising to me that the postmaster wouldn't know that, but.
Okay, but what is your actual business? You said you're with the news media. What news media are you with?
I'm not going to answer any questions.
Okay, so you don't want to tell me your name, anything like that?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to answer any questions at this time.
Okay. But you want to just tell me why you're here at all?
No.
What your purpose of filming is? Are you doing a documentary?
I mean, the only thing I can really do is just to show you right here that they're permitted. So that's all I can tell you.
Okay, I understand that.
Okay.
So, but do you not understand that you're scaring people? Is what
How?
I'm trying to get at.
I would like to know how.
Because they're concerned. They don't know. You said you're not here to conduct any business. You're just walking around filming the place. For all you know, you could be casing the joint.
So they're casing the post office.
Yes, for whatever reasons, because
that sounds silly.
People do rob post facilities.
That sounds silly, but
Wait for it. He's pointing to the sign. This is the best part of an audit. The post office's own rules, Poster 7, explicitly state that filming is permitted for news and commercial purposes. Game over for the postmaster.
I can understand that, and I hope that you clear it up to them that that's not what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay.
So do you want to? So then, can I at least get your name just for my report? Because
No.
If
you want to put, if you need to fill a report out and you have to, there's no other choice. You can put down good citizen. That's not my name, but you could use that.
Good citizen. What is your purpose?
I'll refer you to the poster 7, rules and regulations of the post office officer.
I understand that. So how about this for the employees' purposes? What is?
I have no business with the employees. I have no business with the employees.
So you just want to film the inside of the post office?
Correct.
Or some sort of documentary. Or you just want to document police interaction because we get called here. Is that correct?
Did I call you? I didn't call you.
I know you didn't call us, but we got called here because they were concerned about you.
I mean, I don't know why people would be concerned with the guy with the camera. Have you ever seen a guy?
Because they're concerned with a guy who's got 2 cameras that are coming in filming.
Okay.
That's what.
Have you ever seen somebody commit a crime while on camera?
Yes, I have.
Police officers, you're right. Police officers.
Yes, that's very common, yes.
Police officers. I'm not a police officer.
Plenty of people have committed crimes on camera, yes. That's why.
Well, while they're holding a camera on their body?
It's been possible, yes. Yeah.
I've only seen a police officer do that.
Well, that's with you, man.
Yeah. Maybe if I'm on surveillance or something like that, but a body camera and then going in and robbing a place.
So check this out. You're free to do this, right?
Have you ever seen somebody commit a crime while on camera? Yes, have. Police officers. Mic drop. That is a brilliant, truthful clapback right there, and you can see the officer struggle with it.
Understand that you're causing concern for these people, and
I understand.
It's gonna initiate police action because they're gonna call the police and they're gonna wonder what's going on because they want to know why you're here.
Well, they called you.
Yes.
You came out.
Yes.
You investigated.
That is correct.
You can leave.
So you understand? I can leave when I'm free to leave. Yes.
Yeah, you're free to leave.
I can still be making sure everything's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm just letting you know that you're free to leave. That's all.
I just want to make sure that that you have legitimate business for being here,
Yeah.
and you have a reason for scaring people.
That's not my intent.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying.
I can't. A lot of people get scared by the police.
Exactly,
but that's not your intent,
is that
right?
my intent?
No,
that's not my intent to scare people. My intent is to investigate and see if there are any crimes committed. Case in point.
Did you do an investigation?
Could you please stop interrupting me? It'd be nice if I could finish my sentence.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Sure.
So I'll explain to you why I'm here.
Yeah.
Again.
You already explained it to me.
Okay. Well, I'll go over it again because you keep interrupting.
No, I'm okay. I'm done.
That's fine.
Thank you. Those were the hands of shame. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah, good, yeah. But if you're just standing on the side, we gotta make sure it's not really recording. Right. So as long as it's not doing that, that's good.
He's educating the postmaster on that I have every right to film here. This is America. There you go.
All right, so check this out, dude. You can film here.
Okay, real quick, just 1 second. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Hey, postmaster, you understand that you have a poster that says rules and regulations of the post office?
Yeah.
Have you seen it before?
Yeah, what the officer said, you can film here.
But have you
We
seen it
ask that you
before?
don't film the
But why
credit
would you
card.
call the police on me then if you know I can film in here? You're the postmaster. You're supposed to know these things. You're wasting this officer's time.
No,
You're the postmaster. You're supposed to know these things. You're wasting this officer's time. Absolutely correct. The postmaster's ignorance led to taxpayer money being wasted on a non-issue. I hope they get some training after this.
our safety was impeded by you being here. We didn't know who you were.
With the man with the camera?
Officer is identified. We're okay.
Yeah.
But just make
Good
sure you
citizen.
don't scan any credit card transactions.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. I know how to operate. Thank you. Thank you, officer.
Okay, just so you're aware, you can film.
Yeah,
You can
I know that.
be inside the building. You
I know that. Public building.
Public building.
Like you said
but
before,
can't
this is
be-
America,
you
right?
Can't be like filming people's transactions. People are.
Why would
putting
I
in
ever do
credit
that?
cards information.
That would
I'm
be a
just letting you
crime.
know. That would be a crime.
That
I'm
would
just
be a
letting you know.
crime.
Make
I
sure
would
you're
not do
aware
that.
of things you can and cannot do.
I understand.
Okay. All right. Have a good
Make
day.
sure you put your seatbelt on.
And I just got it.
What was your question?
I'm saying what's going on because they called us, they were concerned, so we're trying to figure out what's going on and what the deal is.
I thought I explained it to Officer Roco very, very clearly.
You probably did, but I wasn't here, so I'm just asking, and I just...
Oh, here's Sergeant Botdo, a second police officer and a supervisor. This is what happens when Officer Roco realizes he doesn't know the law and calls for backup, instead of just closing the case. This just escalated the whole situation unnecessarily.
So I was wondering if you could tell me what's going on.
Basically, I'm not breaking any laws, and I'm just exercising. I'm exercising.
Breaking any law.
Well, you're asking me what's going on, Sergeant, so I'm trying to explain it to you. Okay? So, not breaking any laws, committing, I'm engaging in a First Amendment protected activity of filming, and that's it. There's really nothing else much to say. I explained it to Officer Roco, and I explained it to the other officer. You know, I didn't have to, but I thought it was a good educational lesson for them. So, that's it, Sergeant. I don't even know why you're here. I don't know why you need to be called here.
Well, I mean, I didn't come here, because I wanted to. Somebody called us here, so that's why we're here, okay?
But there was 2 officers here, right?
Right.
Right.
They
that
didn't.
officer here isn't from here.
They
He's
did
from a
it.
different town. He was just here
Yeah,
conducting other
he was
business.
passing by, so
Okay.
we stopped to make sure everything's all
So Officer Rocco, very capable of doing his job,
right.
and he
I know. Yep.
and he took care of it. I mean, there's really nothing else to do or say.
Okay. So you're here filming. I get that.
Uh-huh.
So why don't you educate me some more, because I'm
Okay.
a little unfamiliar with. Were you filming inside the post office, outside?
Both. Inside and outside the post office.
Okay.
Inside and outside. Correct.
All right. And there's no. And I'm being completely honest. I
Yeah.
don't know what the laws are for filming in a post office, because that's not something I've ever dealt with in the 17 years I've been a cop.
Okay.
So, do you know of any laws or anything that?
No, there is no laws, because what happens is, Sergeant Bodo, is that it's a public building. It's a
Right.
federal building, but it's a
Right.
public building,
Okay.
open to the public. So the First Amendment states that you can film whatever you can see from public. So, that's just what it is. And not only that, I showed Officer Rocco, they have a poster 7 in the post office,
Okay, what's that?
which it's the governing rules and regulations of the post office.
Okay.
It's right there in every post office in the lobby. It's right there. And if you go down, one of the paragraphs, photographs and filming are permitted at the post office for news purposes.
Right. Which I think is obviously correct, but and like I said before I go in there may be some restrictions to that. It may not just be a blanket fit, like the employees might have a right to. You may not be able to film people going. You may not be able to film the mail. Is that understand what I'm saying? There may be things that you can't.
Well,
get.
I would say the only thing I can't film would be like people intentionally, would be people's credit card information, stuff like that, which that's not my intention, But no, there's really nothing that, because as long as I'm peacefully filming, I'm not interrupting business, I'm not causing a disturbance, I'm not. There's nothing really that I'm doing to warrant being trespassed from a post office, and. You have to be committing a crime to be trespassed from public property. So if you're on public property, trespassing is a secondary offense. It can't be the primary offense. You have to already have committed a crime first. I'm sure in your 17 years you know that.
Yeah, I do. But
Okay.
Like I said, I've never. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a secondary offense. Okay?
Uh-huh.
You could be trespassed from what you're saying, a public building.
Yeah,
Is that what
public
you're saying?
building,
Okay.
yeah.
Typically, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not talking about like a private business could trespass me whenever they wanted, yeah.
Okay. So, like I said, I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
learning. I've never dealt with this before.
Okay.
I have to respect the sergeant's honesty, though. I don't know what the laws are for filming in a post office. That is a huge step better than Officer Roco, who just tried to make up laws on the spot. At least the sergeant is willing to learn.
I don't know what the goal is. What
The goal is to just exercise my First Amendment right. That's it.
Okay.
That's my only goal here.
Okay.
That's it.
But like I said, First Amendment, there's plenty of rights that we have, but there are, restrictions on them, and I just want to go talk to them and find out if there are any. I want to do some research and find out if, like I said, something tells me that you could probably film. I think you're right on that. but there's probably some guidelines onto how if people inside there, the employees, and the and
Well, I can clarify. I can
someone's
clarify
holding a
that.
piece of mail,
Yeah, I can clarify that for the
Okay.
employees. So when you're in public, you have no expectation of privacy when you're in public. So you know,
But just because that lobby, just because this is a public building, there are places that you have absolute expectation. Is there? If you can't go film in the bathroom, correct?
correct, exactly. That would be one of the limitations of the First Amendment of me filming. I cannot film a bathroom. Correct.
Right. And if somebody has information on an envelope or a mailing address that they don't want in public,
Yeah.
and they're holding that's something you should be able to put on in public either, right? I would.
I
assume.
mean, I don't know. I've never had that. I've never intentionally recorded somebody's mail, so I don't know how I'd even get that.
And I would also assume, and like I said, I'm going to go talk to the postmaster, that if it's causing an alarm and you know, inside the building and stuff like that, I don't know, maybe he has discretion to say, if you're going to do it, can you come outside and do it and not interfere with people coming in and out of the building there, you know.
Yeah.
So
But the only thing would be is that I wouldn't be interfering with anybody. And this is another reason why I film, is to prove that, you know, I'm just peacefully filming a public lobby.
Yeah,
That's it.
And I'm not accusing you. You're being very cordial with me. You're being very nice, respectful, we're having a conversation.
I
I'm not
appreciate
looking
that.
to be confrontational with you. Like I said,
Me neither.
This doesn't happen.
I understand.
It's never happened.
I understand.
So I don't know what the federal guidelines are for filming or whatever. Okay, so I'm going to go talk to them, do some research, and we'll figure that out.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Are you planning on staying here, or are you planning on leaving? What are you planning on doing?
Well, I plan on doing whatever it is that I want to do, to be frank.
All right.
Thank you. Thought we were done here, but apparently Officer Roco had to call a sergeant here and make this a bigger deal than what it's supposed to be.
This is a separate matter, but this is...
I'm just filming.
No, you can't film me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You need to calm down, ma'am. Ma'am, you don't even have a mask on in a federal building.
Good, take my picture.
I mean, you need to calm down. You need to calm down.
The auditor is laying down the law, explaining that on public property, trespassing can't be the primary offense. This is expert-level auditing. He's educating a 17-year veteran of the force. This is why people film. Look who finally shows up, a concerned citizen/employee yelling at the auditor to calm down while she is the one screaming and unmasked in a federal building. The hypocrisy is just incredible. I'm going to just go outside because don't necessarily need to hear. Wise move. Once the sergeant starts insisting on explaining things he's still unsure about, the conversation is no longer productive. Time to end the audit on a high note. And that is how you handle a First Amendment audit, folks. The postmaster completely overreacted from the jump, demanding ID and ordering a citizen to leave a public lobby without any legal justification. You could tell he was trying to use his perceived authority, and when the auditor called his bluff and asked for his name, he just doubled down and wasted taxpayer resources by calling the police. The initial officer, Roco, didn't do much better, trying to use the weak, non-existent excuse that the filming was scaring people and then making a wild leap to suggesting the auditor was casing the joint. I mean, accusing someone of scoping out a robbery just because they're holding a camera is a serious, baseless escalation. The whole dynamic shifted, though, once the auditor pulled out the post office's own sign, Poster 7, which explicitly allowed filming for news and commercial purposes. That was the checkmate moment. The arrival of Sergeant Botto was typical, supervisor showing up when the initial officer gets jammed up. But I have to give credit where it's due. The sergeant admitted he didn't know the federal rules for filming, which is a rare show of honesty in these situations. The auditor, good citizen, was an absolute professor, clearly explaining the laws on public property filming and the non-applicability of trespassing as a primary offense. The final insult was that random lady yelling at the auditor to calm down when she was the one having a public meltdown. Overall, the postmaster learned a hard lesson today, one that likely cost the city in police time. While there won't be any criminal charges against the auditor, The Postmaster and Officer Roco should definitely face some internal review or mandatory training on the First Amendment and their own building's rules. This video is proof that knowing your rights is your best defense. What did you think? Let me know in the comments below.